points back, and he gets it quick.
Here's Looney. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
A different look now for Portland. Tony Snell comes in for McCollum, and it's Simons in for Lillard.
And Kevon Looney, still relatively young, but injuries have slowed down his mobility.
He moves like a 15-year veteran, thinks and plays like a 15-year veteran. Very reliable and well-rounded.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Trailblazers knocking down the trap.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
From deep three-point range. Rebound by Bjelica.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
Now here's Curry. The Warriors shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And some consider Curry to be the greatest shooter of all time. Capable of getting hot and hurt.
Wrong guy to put on the line in the close game. You know he's not going to miss.
And a close game so far through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors lead by 4. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One guy... who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Golden State looking at who they've got. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. James Wiseman's out there with Wiggins.
Lillard plays with great pace. He's outstanding at knowing when to pull up off the dribble.
Here's Curry with the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Curry's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in the offense.
Three-pointer, Lillard sinks the three-pointer. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Absolutely essential that they come right back and answer with that 3 of their own, and this gets the crowd energized. And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to get the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Well, when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
And the fans are so fired up after that triple that trimmed the lead at the other end. And now they are stunned.
And we've reached the end of the third. Warriors ahead, up 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them. And what a beautiful feat.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on TV, it'll make it to the film session.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The veteran pair of Lillard and McCollum are the guards. Robert Covington out there with Derek Jones, and it's Zeller into the 5. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Curry outside. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
But Lillard, he's an exceptional player. He's a guy you trust to make the right decision in these moments.
And he commits the intentional foul. Tony Snell's checked in for Jones.
Now the lineup for your Trailblazers.
Here's Golden State, and now we've got the intentional foul.
Ball starts the fourth and final quarter. Let's hear it for
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
foul.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good league. It's even better with excellent work at the stripe.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Got it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
That's the big reason this game is still so close. I mean, he's been lights out for long already.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Line for 2.
Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
You love to see Lillard lighten it up like this on offense. I mean, making a big effort to deliver for a squad.
Nurkic checked in for Portland. Norman Powell comes in for Tony Snell. And the Warriors also making a change. Thompson's checked in. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Drains it from downtown.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
All right, 6-man, let's make a little
19 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul.
And one of the greatest shooters we've ever seen. Thompson is also a proven champion.
with the timeout. All right, look who's coming out on the court. Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancer.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball, trailing by 4.
Lillard's so focused, even from way outside. He knows he can still make the shot.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
At the line for the Warriors, Stephen Curry.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. The Warriors making a switch here, and so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Forget about the pressure. He was perfect. No choice but to look for the 3.
Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game. There's 10 seconds left here in the 4th quarter.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Let's see what they run here. This is not the time to panic. Work the offense.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be these days. You need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. From Portland. We're back in a moment. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. And it's the Warriors to start out. And no shortage of excitement here. We're officially underway in overtime in this game. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. We've got Lillard. Jones is out there with Zeller. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Simons in at the shooting guard. Bielitsa is checked in for the Warriors. Here's Curry.
All right, 6 man, it's time to get up.
A turnaround Jay. That one off the back iron and out. They could more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
And the basket by Lillard.
In the range of Lillard, you could not let him get good looks from deep. They hit him.
Here's Curry. Count it. And now they trail by just 4.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, it's completely absent, right? I mean, when the effort is this poor, you kind of deserve this score.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Nurkic checked in for Cody Zeller. Robert Covington comes in for Jones. Norman Powell's checked in for Tony Snell. And McCollum subbed in for Anthony Simons. It's money from deep.
Now, you got to try to cut Curry off. That's how he makes you pay for a quick pull.
And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
And Portland with the ball. They lead by 4. And it's Lillard missing. Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 4. There's 14 seconds left in overtime. What's your take, guys?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, time is of the essence. Basket and the foul has got to be the game plan.
Wiggins against Powell. Thompson in the corner. It's good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
What poise from Thompson, not allowing for any distractions from the shot.
And stolen by Wiggins. A pull-up. Good!
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnover.
This is why coaches preach ball security to their teams. That sequence right there.
Lillard from deep three-point land. Off target from downtown. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling up.